Ethiopian Nurses Association in North America እናና ጥሪ አክብራችሁ እዚህ ስለተገኛችሁ በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል። ስሜ ደቂቀላው እባላለሁ። ከእናና ኦፊሰሮች አንዷ ነኝ። ዛሬ ከመካከላችን አንዲት ነርስ አለች። ትልቅ ስራ ስለሰራች እሷን ትንሽ ለማክበር ነው እዚህ የቆምኩት። ግን የማነበውን ነገር በእንግሊዝኛ ነው የምለው ቀጥታ፣ ምክንያቱም እንግሊዝኛ ብቻ ተናጋሪ የሆኑ የሀገራችን ነርሶች መልእክቱን እንዲያዳምጡ ስለምፈልግ ነው። እሺ፣ አመሰግናለሁ። As we all know, the COVID-19 pandemic has been with us roughly for the past year and a half. Surely, we've seen some ups and downs, mostly downs, with not knowing enough about the virus at the beginning of the pandemic, to the extreme shortages of the PPE, even in this country that we consider rich and powerful. If I ask each one of you, you will undoubtedly tell me some bone-chilling COVID-related stories you either personally experienced or witnessed. But we nurses are resilient. We persevere any challenge that comes our way and come out the other side with losses and gains. And fittingly, we're considered the backbone of our healthcare system. Today, thanks partly to the COVID-19 vaccine, we can gather here, outdoors, to celebrate the vital role nurses play and the heroism work that we do every day. On behalf of Anana, I would like to say thank you to each and every one of you for your determination and selfless act to continue to help those in need while risking your lives. Nursing truly is a calling, not a job. And happy International Nurses Day. Now I want you to take a moment and think about our motherland back home. Think for a moment about the infrastructure or lack thereof, lack of resources, how this extremely contagious and deadly virus could burden the already burdened healthcare system that's not by far designed to undertake a response with this magnitude. It's hard to imagine. In fact, it's heart-wrenching to think about. However, we must keep trying to do what we can. Actions on a personal and an institutional level are very important steps in the right direction. That is exactly what one extraordinary nurse did. She took it upon herself to leave her family behind and travel to Ethiopia at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic to do whatever she could to help save a life or two. She personally purchased things that she thought may be resourceful: masks, facials, and other medical supplies, and worked with the Ethiopian embassy here in Washington, D.C. to streamline the process of getting temporary license to practice in Ethiopia and avoid the bureaucracy there. However, when she got there, much to her dismay, the process was daunting and uninviting. But she was not going to stop. She was determined. And she fought through all the hurdles and volunteered a great deal of her time, skills, and expertise at the Millennium COVID Treatment Center. Her presence there was a source of encouragement, comfort, and determination to all the nurses that fought and continue to fight this deadly, highly communicable disease that's killing millions of people around the world. She even awakened the Ethiopian Nurses Association to prioritize their agenda and go about to support their nurses. She also put her own money to work and reached out to family and friends to support and appreciate healthcare heroes to build morale. She asked restaurants to deliver food. She worked to get banners made to appreciate the healthcare heroes and so on and so forth. While there, she had some happening experiences as well, in terms of the extreme lack of resources and the practice gap between the nursing that she knew here and what was being done there. So she reached out to Anana and said, we must do something to help our fellow nurses, and must be done now. And since then, Anana has been working with Ethiopian nurses, especially those that are practicing at the Millennium COVID Treatment Center, to provide support and resources, and will continue to work as such. This extraordinary nurse has been practicing nursing for over 10 years in a variety of settings: med-surg, oncology, telemetry, psychiatry, maternal and child health, and currently works in the ICU. She's also a health commissioner and vice community chair for the Washington, D.C. Regional Planning Commission and HIV, appointed by Mayor Muriel Bowser. And finally, she hosts a YouTube show called The Nurse Beatty Show. On behalf of the entire Nana team, please help me welcome and honor Betlehem Makonnen.
እናንተ ትልቁን ዋናውን እኛን ሁላችን የሚያሰባስበን ትልቁን ስራ ነው የሰራችው። ስለዚህ ሁላችንም ነርሶች በየቦታ ያለነው ይህንን የምታዩ በሙሉ በተቻለ አቅም ይህንን አሶሲዬሽን አጠናክረው፣ ምክንያቱም ማንፓወሩ አለ። በየሆስፒታሉ የምንሰራ ነርሶች ብዛታችን እኛ ነው የምናውቀው እና ከእነሱ ጋር አብረን ቆመን ይህንን ነርስ አሶሲዬሽን ትልቅ አድርሰን ለጊዜ ብቻ ሳይሆን የጀመሩትን ትልቅ ተስፋ ኢትዮጵያም ላሉት ነርሶች ሼር አድርገን አካፍለን እዛ ያሉትን ወገኖቻችንን የምንረዳበትን ሁኔታ ብናመቻች ትልቅ ነገር ነው። ከዚህ በተረፈ ግን እኔ ያለሁት ሁላችንም የምናደርገው በልባችን ያለ እንደው አጋጣሚ ሆኖ እኔ ተሳካልኝና ሄድኩኝ እንጂ ኤቭሪባዲ ሁላችንም ልባችን ውስጥ አለ ስለ ሀገራችን፣ ስለ ወገናችን። ይሄ ህዝብ ነው እዚህ ለእኛ እዚህ መድረስ መሰረት የጣለልን። ደግሞ እናንተ ሁላችሁ ነርሶች ናችሁ፣ ታውቁታላችሁ። ቻይልድ ኬር ነው አይደለ? ዛሬ ለእኛ መሰረት ቻይልድ ኬር ከሌለ ቤዚክ የሆነ ፋውንዴሽን ባይኖረን ኖሮ ዛሬ ያለንበት አንደርስም ነበር እና ብዙዎቻችን ደግሞ ልጅነታችን እዛ ጨርሰን ወይ ደግሞ የሆነ ፋውንዴሽን ይዘን የመጣን ያች ሀገር ሀገራችን መስመር አስይዛን የመጣችን ሀገር እና ያንን ለሀ ህዝብ በኤኒሜስ ህይወት መስጠት ካለብን ህይወታችን ሰፈርን በችግር ጊዜ መድረስ አለብን እና በሁላችን ልብ ያለነው ከነሱ ከአሶሲዬሽኑ ጋር አብረን ሆነን ብዙ መስራት እንችላለን። አሶሲዬሽኑን እናጠናክር። ከዚህ ጋር ሌላ ነገር የለም። በጣም ነው የማመሰግነው። ግን አይገባኝም።